So I wanted to upload this at 0-0 because that was the result for Chelsea today, wasn't it? Fucking hell, mate. Do you know what it is, yeah? I just don't understand how anyone would think just because you spent so much money that your team will automatically get better. It don't work like that. This is how you know that this guy don't know fuck all, bro. He just said, alright, say no more. You man are 10th, throw money at it and just work himself out like it's just gonna solve everything. How can you spend 600 million in from August and still be this crap? I heard Gary Neville say in commentary on the little panel thing he said he feels sorry for Potter because Chelsea have spent 600 million for him. How? And then he's the same guy that will say, oh, give them a new manager needs 4 or 5 transfer windows for him to get the foot in. And then the same time, people will talk about how they don't like how clubs spend. Like, when is it going to end, Robbie? You know, they're talking about spending money. You're feeling sympathy for a club that is literally the reason why FFP exists. Let's be real. Chelsea are literally the reason why FFP exists. Not that it's been effective, but literally that's the reason. And you say you feel sorry for them. Oh, mate, football's done, man. Football's done. And let's just get back into the game because I thought there were actually some worrying signs for Chelsea. Like, there's been worrying signs, you get it. But you know you don't know football when you spend 600 million on players, yet you still have Mason Mount and Conor Gallagher starting. That in itself should be an absolute abomination. Like, I would just watch them today and they just look like headless chickens, honestly. Like, Conor Gallagher is just stamina, fam. That's all he does, bro. Stamina and heart. He's just like a McTominay, fam. Big man thing. And they rejected a £40 million bid. Another example of how they don't know football. How can you reject a £40 million bid for Gallagher? How? And let me talk about this one, brother, because it kind of hits home, you get it? Modric, bro. So he came on against Liverpool, and man them was saying, oh, she should have paid that 5 million extra because he ran past fucking Milner. Oh, you skunked. Look at his stats, bro. 45 minutes played, no chances created, no shots on targets, literally below a percentage of average pass completion, got hooked up for half time. Was absolute wank, bro. If you don't have a slow fullback, he's done out here, fam. Do you know what I mean? It's giving Gervinho, fam. Man got the fucking hairdo like him as well, fam. You know what I mean? Like, if he's not running past players who are slow, then it's done out, bro. And he got hooked off at half time, bro. Hella crazy, man. And Havertz, bro. Like, again, another example of how you don't know football. How are you going to spend 600 million between August and now and you don't have a striker? The kid that came on for Fana, he looked kind of decent. But is it going to take him over the line to the Conference League? You know what I mean? No. Like, it's just so funny, bro. Like, Chelsea are so funny, bro. Like, even when you watch the game, they will kept panning to Toboli, fam. And that guy's not even interested, fam. He's playing Candy Crush, bro. You know what I mean? Like, he's not interested in football. We don't know what the fuck he's doing. That's hella crazy, bro. Oh. Now, this begs a question, because let me ask you this, guys. Let me know in the comments, yeah? When Potter was appointed, the excuses were, these are not his players. Todd Bowley bought players for Tuchel. Cool. Yeah, and he's been managing to use them and stuff like that. Cool. Say no more. Now that they've added another 300 million on him and broke the transfer record in England, they broke the British transfer record on Fernandes. When is it going to be his fault now? You know, I've always thought he was kind of overrated, bro. You look at Brighton now, and they're above them, bro. Where are Brighton in the league? I think Brighton. I think they might be 7th. Brighton. Chelsea are 10th. Hella crazy, fam. When is it going to be Potter's fault? Because I'm looking at that team, I'm looking at their bench, and you're just thinking to yourself, that's his job, is to gel them. And yes, that's going to take time. Of course it's going to take time. But, you know, there's some telltale signs. You know, you guys, I like to call it Riz, innit? There's some telltale signs. You're like, I see this pattern of play. I see how he's trying to do here. If this guy was a bit more clinical, or if this guy was a bit... I'm not seeing anything, bro. At one point, Fulham, they'll get defensively all game, yeah? Leno tried to do some bullshit during the end of the game, but all round defensively, brilliant. But they just couldn't unlock that defence though. And they're not the best defensive team, Fulham, they're not. But Chelsea just look lost. Oh, but Gallagher can run from the goalkeeper's post to the end of the goalkeeper's post. You know what I mean? I want a player that has stamina, isn't that? And technique and quality about them. Isn't that what all fans want? But Chelsea fans praise this guy like he's the coming of Roy Keane, bro. I fucking know because he pocketed Partey against when he was at Crystal Palace. Go suck yourself, fam. Dead. Literally dead food, bro. Like Chelsea are like these. You know when a guy is so clapped, yeah, but he gets money, and then he tries to dress himself up, but he's still clapped, bro. That's what Chelsea are, bro. It's hella mad. Like, how? And you know what's so funny as well? If they don't win a Champions League this season, or if they don't qualify for Champions League this season, and the only way they're going to do that is by winning the Champions League, so let me just say that. If they don't win the Champions League this season, then FFP is on their asses, bro. Because that shit ain't going to stretch out, bro. It ain't going to stretch out. These contracts that they'll give them, these mandems, ain't going to stretch. It's not going to stretch enough, bro. And at that point, they're going to be like, alright, cool, you don't have enough money to stretch it out, you're going to have to get FFP, bro. It's hella crazy, man. Like, they should have kept Jorginho, fam. I'm trying shit, man. But I didn't think Enzo was that bad, if I'm being honest. He kind of looked like he was sort of controlling the midfield. If I give Chelsea some credit, I thought Enzo looked kind of decent today, I'll be real. I'm excited to see what comes more from him. But as of Chelsea, bro, like... And I want to talk about Aubameyang real quick. Because, obviously, they've taken him out of the Champions League spots so they can accommodate the people that they brought in it. Cool. How does it feel about, like, on the real, though, like... Do you know what would have been hella, like... You know what would have been so good, bro? If he had just gone to Barcelona, stayed in Barcelona, collect his wages, and he would have been an Arsenal legend. He really would have, bro. But instead, he went to Chelsea, and then upon that, he made that stupid video where he's like going with the Chelsea shirt with his family. I'm like, yo, you're forcing it, dude. You're really forcing it. Then he comes out on adverts saying that I'm back, I'm blue, nothing personal. Like, it's just, you guys... Robin Van Persie is the only guy that has ever benefited from leaving Arsenal, if I'm being honest. Because he won the Premier League. But other than that, bro, everyone seems to regret it, fam. I remember Sanchez was like, after his first training, he was like to his agent, can I come back to Arsenal? Do you know what I mean? Bro, like, that's hella mad, bro. You know? He didn't play a Champions League game at Arsenal. Then he left, because obviously the bus stop. And then he goes back thinking he's going to play Champions League, only for him to be left out. Oh. More of the story, don't leave Arsenal. Simple as that. But Chelsea, you know, I saw that little stat in the corner during the end of the game where their bench, Chelsea's bench, cost more. It cost more than the entire first 11 and bench of Fulham. It's just, when is it gonna end though? Like, really? These people are ruining the game, man. And they're not even making anything good out of it anymore. At least before, they were buying trophies, you know what I mean? They were getting Champions League, they were getting Premier League. They're just not even getting the Conference League anymore. Like, it just makes no sense. It's just damaging the sport. You know, I just wish, if Arteta, this is why I always rate this boy, bro. If Arteta got that money, this kind of money from the board, we would not be talking about whether or not Arsenal win the league, bro. It is an absolute given. You know what I mean? But these clubs like Chelsea, I'm going to put United there as well, City, you know, these clubs just ruin football. They really do, bro. And then you get idiots like Gary Neville saying they want to, he feels sorry for them. Oh, I bet he'd be the first one to talk about if, let's say now Chelsea, all the players that they bought flop, and that would be so funny, bro. Like, that would be so funny. But let's say they all flop. He'd be the same person and be like, this is how you ruin football, da-da-da. You know, it's a flip-flop of that guy, fam. I really don't like that guy, you know, I really don't. He just chats so much shit, fam. I can't believe he said he feels sorry for Potter. Look at all this money you have. Oh my God, like, it must be so hard. Oh. Mate, it is what it is, isn't it? But Chelsea drop points again, you know, still 10th. Chasing Conference League. Champions League is the only hope right now. But yeah, I'm going to leave it there. If you agree, like, comment. I don't really mind your opinions. Everyone has its entitled opinion. If you don't agree with me, that's calm, you know. But I must still speak my shit, do you know what I mean? But yeah, I'll leave it there, guys. Please like, subscribe, all of that. I'll see you guys for the Arsenal preview. Big game tomorrow against Everton. And yeah, like, subscribe. Take care and peace.